When it comes to live performances, we all know who we expect to see as the main attraction, but what about the individual on stage with your favorites, helping to keep it all together? If needed, the hype man in hip-hop can be a valuable asset to any performance when the role is fully embraced and understood. Sometimes, the hype man is the sole reason words are heard clearly or a set flows seamlessly. And if the chief rocker is not on their game, they can even steal the show. A hype man is a supporting performer who is often positioned alongside the rapper or artist on stage. Their primary duty is to energize and engage the audience by amping up the crowd and reinforcing the vocals of the main artist. They typically use call and response techniques, ad-libs, and chants to encourage the crowd to participate during the show. They may also provide lyric memory, additional verses, or commentary in between songs. Along with their vocal support, hype men also use their physical presence to boost the mood and excitement of the concert. They often dance, jump, and follow the lead of the main artist, serving as a crucial component of the overall performance. We've seen some explosive hype men and women pass through the culture. It's time to put the spotlight on them and express our gratitude. But first, catch a glimpse at what it takes to fulfill one of the most important roles on stage. Stage presence. A great hype man should have a commanding and charismatic presence on stage that can ignite the crowd and create a high-energy atmosphere. Vocal ability. It's a must that hype men have strong vocal abilities, including clear pronunciation, timing, and rhythm to keep up with the main artist's flow. Rap skills. While it's not necessary for a hype man to be a talented rapper, having some rap skills can add another dimension to their performance and make them more versatile. In fact, to make our list, they must have at least one rapping verse on a project or album. It's important that the hype man has a strong rapport and good chemistry with the artist they support on stage. Longevity. All the upcoming hype men have held down the position for multiple years. Crowd control. You gotta be able to manage the crowd effectively, getting them turned up when needed and calming them down when necessary. Creativity. A strong backup stays on their toes with spontaneity and can even improvise on the spot if he or she has to. Physicality. A stiff amateur hype man with a weak voice can actually damage a set. So to make an impact, you have to be able to move around on stage, dance, or interact with the crowd. Supreme level hype men have their own identity and is known apart from the artists they've supported. And lastly, the ability to adapt. Hype men should be able to adjust to different events and tailor their performance style accordingly to keep the crowd engaged, whether it's a large stadium or a small venue. These are some of the key qualities that can help a hype man stand out as one of the greatest of all time. Now that you know what it takes to facilitate a hip-hop show, let's run the scale and see who weighs in. Number 12. Freaky Ty of the Lost Boys. Dope vocal performances. The Yearn. Jeeps, Lex Coupes, Beamers and Benz. And lifestyles of the rich and shameless. Number 11. Lil C's. For Notorious B.I.G. Dope vocal performances. His solo album, The Wonderful World of Cecilio. Crush on You with Lil Kim. And C's is a main member of group Junior Mafia. Number 10. C.O. For Trick Daddy, Trina, and Missy Elliott. Dope vocal performances. Shut Up with Trick Daddy and Trina. And Take It to the House. C.O. has made moves in the music industry and is very much still active. Number 9. Money B of Digital Underground. Dope vocal performances? Freaks of the industry. I get around with Tupac and Shock G. His solo album Talkin' Dirty. And Money B is one half of the duo Raw Fusion. Number 8. Proof. For Eminem. Dope vocal performances. Purple Pills with his crew D12, who he released music with aside from his own solo albums and mixtapes. Number 7. Lil Fate. For Ludacris. Dope vocal performances. P-Poppin' featuring Shawnna and Ludacris. Fate has several solo projects, and he can be heard all over the Disturbing the Peace compilation albums. Number 6. Memphis Bleak. For Jay-Z. Dope vocal performances. Hey Poppy with Jay-Z. Holla. Who's Sleepin'? We Ballin'. And Round Here featuring T.I. and Trick Daddy. Memphis Bleak has several solo albums, features, and songs. Number 5. Tony Yayo. For 50 Cent. Dope vocal performances. His solo album Thoughts of a Predicate Felon. Yayo is a member of the group G Unit and has a number of mixtapes and projects as an artist. Number 4. Sin Dog. Of Cypress Hill. Dope vocal performances. Insane in the Brain. And Latin Lingo. Sin Dog recorded and released a solo album called Diary of a Mad Dog. Number 3. Vin Rock. Of Naughty by Nature. Dope vocal performances. OPP. Hip Hop Hooray. And Uptown Anthem. Number 2. Spliff Star. For Busta Rhymes. Dope vocal performances. Last Night on the Imperial Flip Mode Squad album. The Assignment with Nori and Busta Rhymes. Spliff dropped a couple mixtapes too. Spliff Star is a master of ceremonies that deserves to be on any list of the greatest hype men of all time. His energy and charisma on stage are undeniable, and he has helped to deliver some of the most memorable performances in support of his musical brother Busta Rhymes, which Spliff is perhaps best known for. Most heads know that Busta Rhymes is an electrifying performer in hip-hop, and Spliff's showmanship as his hype man is critical to that claim. Spliff can be seen and heard killing some of Busta's biggest hits, including Give It To Me, the Make It Clap remix, and in the Dangerous video as a visual co-star. For 2 decades and counting, Spliff's ad-libs and call-and-response routines with Bust have become signature elements of their performance. But Spliff's contributions to hip-hop go beyond his work as a hype man. He is also an accomplished rapper in his own right, with solo tracks like Lives on the Line and It Ain't Safe, showcasing his rhyme skills on the mic. The Brooklynite has also stepped up and held his weight alongside superstar collaborators like Missy Elliott and Mariah Carey. His high energy and compelling personality have helped to make him a beloved figure in our culture. Spliff Star's place as the second best hype man in hip-hop history is definitely valid. There is only one person we know of that can edge him out for the top spot. Number 1. Flavor Flav. Of Public Enemy. Dope vocal performances. 911 is a joke. Can't do nothing for your man. And Rebel Without a Pause. Flavor Flav, the iconic hype man and member of the legendary hip-hop group Public Enemy, is undoubtedly the greatest hype man in the history of the art form. With his flamboyant outfits, oversized clocks, and positive energy, Flav has been the spark plug for a bunch of classic hip-hop music and performances to date. Flav's unique style, look, and voice are all highly distinctive. It's kinda hard to confuse Flavor Flav with someone else. His performance approach was not just about getting the crowd turned up, it was about creating a connection between the people and the artist. His playful banter, catchphrases, and confident yet humble aura serve to break down the barrier between the stage and the crowd, as he is known for his knack to engage and interact with audiences of all sizes and ages. But don't believe the hype, it wasn't just his charm and stage presence that made Flavor Flav such an incredible entertainer, it was his musical talent as well. He is a skilled musician, and his ability to find places on tracks to splash his sauce added an extra layer of dope to Public Enemy's already potent formula. Flav is also a reality TV show pioneer. He starred in one of the first of its kind, The Surreal Life in 2003, which paved the way for the reality TV boom that followed his subsequent spin-off series, Flavor of Love. That show helped to establish the concept of hip-hop-based dating reality shows, becoming one of the most monumental reality programs of the 2000s. Flav's impact on the hip-hop world cannot be denied. His influence can still be felt today in the work of countless artists who followed in his footsteps or used his voice. It's no wonder that he is widely regarded as the greatest hype man in hip-hop history, and why he rightfully holds the number 1 position on Culture Scale's list. Ultimately, the hype man is responsible for helping to make the best impression, keeping people involved at every turn, and filling in the empty spots of a performance. This can be especially important during long sets or when the main artist needs a break. It is the hype man's job to help prevent onlookers from losing interest, which is not an easy feat. So congratulations to these musical co-pilots for their years of practice, hard work, and dedication. You made the hip-hop culture that much more captivating. Some other well-known hype men that come to mind for this category are Keith Cowboy of Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, Whole Slab for Rick Ross, Drag On for DMX, Jerobi of A Tribe Called Quest, Denon Porter for Eminem, Freaky Zeke of Dipset, Shay of NERD, Superfly for Snoop Dogg, Crunchy Black of 3 6 Mafia, Jasper Dolphin for Tyler the Creator, and Professor X of X-Clan. Without doubt, the hype man MC plays a big part in a hip-hop performance and can have a major effect on an artist's live show longevity. By controlling the energy, keeping the crowd engaged, and strengthening not only the main artist's brand, but their own as well, it's been proven that the hype man can surely have a rewarding independent career and contribute to the legacy of another leading rapper. We appreciate you for watching until the end. Be sure to pull up to culturescale.com to hear the dopest music playlists for free, pick up cool apparel, and check out more top list videos like this. Until next episode, keep shining.